cards in my hand, searching for signs, lost in the sand. Whispers of fate, echoes of dreams in the dark slate. Nothing's as it seems. Flip the cards, turn around. Mysteries we have found. In the shadows we dance. Take a chance.
Good morning, Maureen. Good morning, everybody. Ugh. Wow. I was just sitting here thinking, it's like, man, I feel like I've been doing the morning meditations for a long time. I guess I have been. What a good habit. So I hope everybody's doing well today. Had a good night's sleep, or if you've been up for a while, I hope your day's going well. So, yeah, last night I was doing readings for some people, and there really is this feeling when you make a connection with another human being. But it's just amazing that sometimes, I see the world out there and people that choose not to make connections. The lack of empathy, or the judgment. And I almost feel sorry for some people. I mean, I met a really, really, really nice person last night. And of course, I got to ask him when the last time they breathed was, and got to watch his shoulders go down. And, the conversation was just one of those, a lot of stuff came out. It felt good. So it just amazes me that how closed off and unempathetic so many people can be. But my gratitude, because the people that I choose to hang around with are not like that. So I would have to look. Well, I've got a section where I do on teaching and fun stuff. But I'll see if I can find that for you, Vicky. So, what are we doing today other than hearing me ramble? We are doing our morning meditation, our morning reflection, where we check in with the universe. See how we're doing. See if there's anything we need to know. Any tips, any tricks. Any angers or resentments that if somebody comes up to the middle of the day and says something to us, it would trigger us. It's like, my theory is if we take a look at it in the morning, before somebody has a chance to do something to trigger us, if we meditate, just listen to our bodies and listen to ourselves in the morning, then if somebody says something, then instead of getting angry or lashing out, being triggered, maybe we'll just go outside and take an extra breath of air. It's one of the reasons why we meditate. So, with that breath, feet flat on the floor, butt comfortable in the seat. I feel like a cat when I do that, because I actually shift my little, you ever seen the cat shifting their butt? Butt comfortable in the seat, shoulders down, neck relaxed. Let's see what the heck we got going on. So, here we are with our 3 stacks. Each one a different thread going out to the universe. Each one's like a different thought or idea. And if we believe in the multiverse, it's like each one of these is a different path. Because this conversation will lead us down one path, this a different path, and this a totally different direction. And I'm going to take the center stack, which is the heart. Which I felt helped us get to a lot of stuff last night, so. So I'm going to do our 3-in-1. And I'll flip each card over one at a time like we're reading the pages of a book after I take a sip of coffee. So, what do we have for today? It's always an adventure. It's like, oh my gosh, will this be the day that I'm stumped? Oh, but when we start off with the moon card. So what is the moon? The moon is intuition, instinct, going forward even through our fears. So the way that I like to describe the moon card is that, at night, it's starting to become nighttime. It's twilight. Things are starting to become a little bit fuzzy, a little bit dark outside. You're about to start walking through the woods, and then you look over and you see something. And you ask yourself, is that a log, or is that a wolf? Is that something that can attack me? Where during the daylight, you would just know. You would see things clearly. And you would know it's just a log. So starting out here is that we need to make a decision. And it's our instinct and our intuition that tells us about walking forward. Do we go through this? Do we just trust ourselves and walk in the path of the moon? And then we have the Three of Coins. So if we choose to let our fears, our instincts, our trepidations, our uncertainty, our I'm not sure, maybe I won't. I'm not sure, maybe I won't. That can, just by saying I'm not sure, maybe I won't, can change our entire lives, right? No big deal, maybe I won't. Because you got a little of that fear going. Uncertainty. Three of Coins. Coins are about home, health, finances, these things that keep us grounded. And threes are about growth. And you can't just say, maybe not, and grow. It means that, you know what? I'm feeling these things and I can write them down. This is, whether it's the world is weighing on our shoulders and it's like, maybe I'll go hibernate, pull the covers over my head, or maybe it's just other things that it's like, maybe I won't. But then we deny ourselves because we're not looking at the real reason why we're saying, maybe I won't. But let's take a look at this card. To the Four of Coins. So, threes are always about growth. Four is about stability, like four legs in a table. With the Four of Coins, because coins are about growth, four is about stability. And, Pamela Coleman Smith put this person here, and a lot of people look at this also as being conservative, being greedy, being this. But, based on what this next card's going to be, this could also be about, allowing yourself to create something and then pause for a moment. Or it might be, again, we're struggling to move forward. Here's one little block. We decide it's like, all right, I start moving forward. We do a little bit, and then we get conservative and stop again. But let's see what this card is going to say so we can finish this story. And the Two of Wands says never stop. The Two of Wands says never stop. So wands are fire, energy, creativity, and passion. One is when we get the idea and we plant a seed, and two is about choices and decisions. And we still have choices we can make. It's not the time to stop and do just, I've got a 10-point plan to do. We're already kind of hesitating to do what we need to do in life sometimes, but we do it, but our heart's not into it, so we get so far and then we stop. But look at the sun in this card. Look at how bright and shiny this is. He sees, or this person is staring at the world. They've got the world in their hand and they've got choices still. And I ask you, which world do you want to live in? I mean, look at this. This is full of opportunities and options. This guy's looking at the moon, and there is no trepidation. They're going to take that world and they're just going to walk through. So today it's about looking at the molasses that's sticking our feet to the ground. You know, how we sometimes it's like, all right, I'll do it, but I don't have any enthusiasm. It's, you know, we're going to break through that, whatever the moon card is for us. Whatever the anxiety that might be that keeps us from going forward. And we do, but our heart's not into it. Or we still feel that trepidation. And then we get just enough done. And then we hit that holding pattern. But the advice card looks so bright and sunny. Doesn't that look more fun? Doesn't that look more freeing? We still have choices to make. And it's still about the joy and passion of the wands. You know, it's still about the joy, the passion, the fire, the energy. Or do we hold our coins like this? This is us sitting here watching Netflix. And we're holding onto the remote like it's $1 million. You know, we've done enough. Now I'm going to sit here and watch Netflix. As a matter of fact, somebody should draw that picture of somebody just staring at a TV set. You know, comfortable. You know, they got a nice lounge chair. But this person's outdoors. So today, it's about seeing things different. Yes, we have to walk through the anxieties to see the sun. Yes, we have to trust our instincts, you know, and see the beauty of the moon card. I mean, things can look beautiful and inspiring at night. Or if we're more full of fear than hope, then we're going to expect something to jump out at us. And we're going to have that trepidation. So plain and simple, it's about choosing to walk into the sun instead of holding a remote and just staying home. So, with that, thank you again very much. And I tell you what, Vicky, I will post in the MyTarot group on Facebook. I'll post the link there for you. How about that? And I'll go look for that now. But everybody, thank you again. I hope you have that amazing, amazing weekend. Tonight I'm going to go to Frederick. They're having Fire and Ice. And it's the town is full of ice sculptures tonight. And it's beautiful because there'll be fire, there'll be ice, and all kinds of cool little things going on. So if you happen to take a plane to Frederick, come by and say hi, and I will talk to everybody later. Thanks a lot. And again, Vicky, I'll go ahead and post that. Bye.
Stars in the sky, cards in my hand, searching for signs, lost in the sand, whispers of fate, echoes of dreams in the dark slate. Nothing's as it seems. Flip the cards, turn around, the stories we have found. In the shadows we dance, take a chance, take a chance. Stars in the sky, cards in my hand, searching for signs,